YouTube, what's going on? Today we are going to talk about one of the most important videos. This is the type of video that you want to share, that you want to send to your woman, to your man, to your parents, to your family, to your friends. We have all types of styles when it comes to shopping on a budget or just shopping for a great fragrance, a great gift for Christmas. I know you don't want to spend hours online. You just want to blind buy sometimes. You just order things on the computer and keep it moving. So I got the best fragrances when it comes to buying for men or buying for the females. All right, guys, stay tuned. You do not want to miss this.
I was born to be free.
Alright guys, welcome to the page, welcome to the channel. Just like the title says, guys, this is a video on shopping for Christmas. This is the month of December where we get all crazy trying to figure out what are we going to buy everybody when it comes to different gifts. We're going to cover all that today, alright guys? But before we get started, I would love for you guys to like, share, subscribe. Helps me, helps the algorithm push, promote more videos out for you guys so we can get ahead and be the best smelling people in the room. Alright, let's get on to that list. Now, we're going to start off with the men, and of course we're going to save the best for last, which is the women. The great thing about my video is that I cover prices, age groups, notes, and I cover everything, so I give you an entire experience on knowing what you're getting into before you buy the fragrance, all right? So let's get into the men. Let's get into Secret Santa, Kris Kringles. You have a $30 budget or less, and you need to get a gift fast, but you don't want them to know it was cheap because that doesn't represent and compliment who you are. I got you. Now, Ferragamo F Black is your Secret Santa Kris Kringle 101. It's a fresh, clean fragrance, straight to the point, zesty. The presentation is beautiful, and it's a cheap fragrance. For $28, you can get someone a gift that smells expensive, looks nice, looks like you put time and attention into buying that fragrance, but you didn't spend a lot of money. Now, women, if you're gonna buy fragrance for a guy, this basically is great for the office. This is all around everyday fragrance that the man is going to love. Smells expensive, and you're not going to spend more than $28 when you buy this fragrance. You can buy it on Joma Shop, FragranceNet.com, even Amazon. And the great thing about this, it lets men know, especially women, when you buy this for a man, it lets them know, listen, it keeps that distance, that work separation of professionalism in a bottle, so they don't get the wrong impression that you're trying to get into something too sexy, too attractive. It's just straight to the point, clean and zesty, and that's what you want to get them. A clean fragrance that smells expensive, which is cheap. All right, guys? Next, you want to get your man, you want to get a family member something very attractive, very sexy. You don't want to spend a lot of money. That's where we go to Club de Nuit Intense Man. Now, Club de Nuit Intense Man smells exactly like Creed Aventus, which is the most complimented fragrance of all time in the niche world. But you're not going to spend $500 for this magnificent gem. You're going to spend $36 on Joma Shop or Amazon.com. It's fresh, it's clean, it's zesty, it's spicy, it's everything you want to smell on your man. Somebody very close that you want to smell all the time, this is what you're going to buy them. It's cheap, it's sexy, that's what you want for Christmas. That's what he wants for Christmas. Now, if you're looking for something warm, spicy, this is definitely going to be in the fall and winter rotation. The most complimented fragrance I have in the designer world in my entire collection. This is Azzaro Most Wanted. It's a pumpkin spice cardamom bomb, which is very edible, very gourmand, very sexy, very rich and warm and dense. It's not going to cost more than $70, and it's a guaranteed blind buy worthy fragrance to buy. If you want something warm, something spicy, something gourmand, you gotta get this. You gotta get this for your man. Next, we go to something fresh, clean, loud. Versace Eros, Eau de Parfum. We get citrusy, green apple on the top note, which is such an amazing, sexy fragrance because not only is it attractive and alluring, but it's bright. It gives you energy. This is the fragrance that you want your man or the person you're going on vacation to wear because it's exotic. It makes you feel like you're in a tropical resort, and that's exactly what you want to wear in the summertime. All throughout the year is cool, but especially in the summertime, it does best with the warmer weather. This is a fragrance that you really want to dress up for because this smells very luxurious, very rich, very safe buy. I've never heard anybody say that this does not smell amazing. All right, ladies, next, we're gonna go to Gesada Ambassador. Now, Gesada Ambassador is the #1 fragrance that I recommend that you buy a man this holiday season. Why? Not only goes in the same type of direction as Dior Sauvage, but it's a little more. If you want to spend a little more than $30, $70, you would go to this level where it comes out to about 120 bucks. 1.7 is going to probably run you about $90. If you thought Sauvage Dior was sexy and you want a little more, this gives you the exotic note of mango, which makes it very citrusy, very clean, very rich. If you want him to be an all jaw-dropping fragrance, wow factor 10 out of 10, get a man this fragrance if you want him to smell the best from the rest. You want them to smell more sexier than the average person, you get them Gesada Ambassador. It projects well, and beyond that, the central that the man leaves behind is going to be stunning. Ladies, Gesada Ambassador. So, just like I promised, we have saved the best for last. Men are very simple when it comes to buying gifts for women because we don't care how much it costs. As long as we don't need the headache of going back and forth into the store and figuring out, oh, she likes this, she doesn't like that, you gotta ask her opinion, all that. We don't care. Just tell me what you want and I'll buy it. So men are very simple. It doesn't matter if it's cheap or expensive. We're not trying to save money. We just want a peace of mind. Something that's going to make her really happy, make her feel excited, and we don't have to basically go crazy looking around to all these stores. Now, the fragrances that I'm going to talk about today is all blind buy worthy, all sexy, all unique, and they are for all ages, for all age groups. Now, if you don't want to take my word for it, I got a solution for you guys. So this is a cool date experience that you guys could have when you go on a date next time. We have a discovery set that you can get at Macy's or whatever department store sells perfume by you, and it gives you 20 different samples of all the most complimented fragrances and most well-known and most marketed. So what you do is you get these 20 fragrances, you open them up, and when you go on a date night, instead of showing her the name and saying, hey, I got this for you, which one do you like? Women don't want to feel like you know them. So you can play a game with them, flirt with them. What you want to do is you get all these samples and you say, you know what, babe? I'm gonna get all these samples. Let's play a game. Tell me, what do you think is the sexiest? Which one basically complements your personality perfectly? She's gonna love it. Not only does it show that you're creative, but it shows that you're really interested in what she likes. And this is the best way to find out what she likes in a playful manner, that instead of basically texting her, hey, what do you want for Christmas? What should I get you? This is easy, this is playful, this is fun. But if you need to get a safe buy, same thing as with the men, you want a Kris Kringle, Secret Santa, I would say the best safe buy is something citrus, something clean, which is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. That one has been around for ages and ages, and it does what it's supposed to do. It's subtle, straight to the point, very clean, very alluring, and very nice when it comes to the scent bubble. And that's where you can get your Secret Santa. You're not gonna spend more than 40 bucks on this. This is definitely a fragrance that you might wanna give somebody at the office, give one of your family members, because it's not too overpowering, and it's clean enough where it gets the job done. That's the main concern. Let's go on to the next one. Dolce & Gabbana The One, Eau de Parfum. Now, what I like about this is that this is Mom 101. It's a fruity floral fragrance. You have a lot of fruits. You have a lot of floral notes in it, which is very beautiful, very elegant. And this is what I call Mom 101. You just want something pleasant, something clean, not overpowering, something for a middle-aged woman that wants to still, you know, have that sex appeal, but she's more mature and she just wants something to complement her wardrobe. And this is definitely what you want to get her, Dolce & Gabbana The One. If you just want a classy, elegant fragrance for your mom, for somebody more mature, this is what you would get, because it's very fruity, it's very clean, it's very ambery, and that's what they want to smell. Something very subtle but mass appealing at the same time, basically makes them feel youthful. And this is a great fragrance to buy your mom or a more mature woman. Now let's go on to Chanel Mademoiselle. I love this fragrance. What I love about Coco Chanel Mademoiselle is that it is an ageless fragrance. Now there's different fragrances that are for more mature people, more younger people, but this one I have smelled on 25-year-old women. I've smelled it on 60-year-old women. It smells sexy, because what I get out of this is a businesswoman, a woman that loves to take care of herself, a woman that is confident, gets the job done, and loves to make money. Very powerful, rich woman. And this is what I get, a luxury woman that knows exactly what she wants in life, and she's a go-getter. Very floral, very fruity at the same time. Very beautiful fragrance. Anybody could wear it. It's definitely the most safest buy in the collection, because anyone, anywhere is going to want to wear this, because it leaves an amazing, outstanding scent trail that you cannot resist smelling. The whiff of this in the air is nuclear, and that's what I like. A fragrance that lasts long, projects well, and is super seductive, and that's what you get out of Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. Let's go on to the next one. This one, Prada is what you want your woman to smell like. If you have a girlfriend, a significant other, a fiancé, a wife, this is what you want her to smell like. This is Prada Milano. Released in 2022, this is, to me, remember Juicy Couture? Every man knows Juicy Couture. That's like every man's favorite fragrance to smell on a woman. Well, this is the newer, sexier, beefier, more elegant, more classy, more sophisticated version of Juicy Couture. Because this Prada Milano is an amazing gift to get a woman, especially for this time of the year. This is what takes the feminine out of the woman, because this is that fragrance. This is the fragrance that you want to smell on your woman, because it's edible, it's juicy, it's sexy, it's very feminine, very elegant. Especially when you're around her, you want to grab her, hug her, hold her tight. This is that fragrance. I kid you not. This is one of the sexiest fragrances right now in the designer world for females. It's hypnotizing. And men, I kid you not, a blind buy worthy. You could buy it right now. I stand behind this product because this is what you want your woman to smell like. All right, Prada Milano. Now let's go to number one. Number one to me is the most sexiest fragrance in the entire world when it comes to female fragrances. This is Parfums de Marly Delina. It's such a stunning, elegant presentation when you look at Delina. What I like about this is that it packs a punch. As men, let's figure out what we could do to help ourselves get that love, that attraction from the opposite sex. What makes women happy? This fragrance is what is going to make her happy for Christmas, because this is the most floral, juiciest fragrance in the entire galaxy. This is like they took all the roses, all the orchids in the world, and they squeezed them and juice came out and they threw exotic fruits in it. This packs a punch. This is so hypnotizing. This is a dangerous, dangerous fragrance. When I smell this on a female, I lose my mind. I have loved this ever since I first smelled it when it first came out. This fragrance does it for me. This will do it for any man. This is the fragrance that travels with her throughout the day. I like this fragrance because it really compliments the woman on her beauty, not only in her mind but in her physical nature, because this one is one of the most hypnotizing fragrances in the market today. It's gentle, it's soft, it's clean, it's sweet, but then it gets animalic, it gets strong, out there, it's in your face, it packs a punch, and it does it all. It makes you feel every type of emotion in the world. This is an aphrodisiac for women when they wear this, because men will lose their minds when they put this on. All right, so if money doesn't matter and you want to get your lady the best of the best, Parfums de Marly Delina. All right, guys, that's my review on the best fragrances for men, for women, when it comes to a great Christmas gift and you don't want to break the bank. But for women, fragrances are more expensive for females. It's just the way it is. Women's products are more expensive. So men, if you don't want a headache and you just want to get her something nice, just buy these. Don't worry about the price, because she's going to thank you in the long run. What are great fragrances that you recommend for Christmas for this season, for the men and for the women? I would love for your feedback, guys. All right, till next review, thank you for watching. As always, this is James on the channel, Terribly Tough.